spire of flame. Distant sparks call to a past still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cold of the night. Search your soul and reawaken the undying light. Colors weave into a spire of flame. Distant sparks call to a past still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cold of the night. Light will guide you on your way to the ultimate
I play the spell card Polymerization. I fuse Big Koala with my Des Kangaroo. I fusion summon the Wonder from Down Under, Master of Oz.
Oh dear, you've summoned a giant furry animal? Wearing boxing gloves? Whatever shall I do?
So which one should I attack for game? I'll have Master of Oz attack your Sting of Poison.
Seeing that it has the weakest attack points, go! Outback attack!
Reverse card, open! Urgent tuning! This card lets me synchro summon during your battle phase.
Synchro summon anything you want. My Master of Oz will knock it out of the ring.
As you wish. I tune Battle Wasp, Sting the Poison, with Halberd the Charge, and Armless the Rapid Fire. Time to bring the sting. I synchro summon Battle Wasp, Ballista the Armageddon.
You synchro summoned a monster that only has 3,000 attack points? This duel's as good as mine. Master of Oz, continue your attack.
I activate the effect of Ballista. I'll banish a total of 8 insect monsters from my graveyard. And for each one, your Master of Oz loses 500 attack points.
Oh crap.
And don't forget, when a monster is sent to your graveyard, you take 300 points of damage.
Guess I have no choice but to end my turn.
My turn. It's time we finish this.
Fine, go ahead, do your worst.
Oh, I intend to, but not with my Battle Wasp. Remember a few turns earlier, I played the spell card Cauldron of the Old Man? So far, it has gained 6 counters.
I don't understand. Thanks to that spell card, you gain 500 life points for every counter it has.
And thanks to that card, I have a total of 6,600 life points. But I'm not going to use its effect to gain life points. I'm going to use its other effect.
Another effect?
Bingo! Instead of gaining life points, this card deals you 300 points of damage per counter. That's more than enough to wipe you out.
Wow, I lost. Oh well, good game. You dueled really well.
Please, I wouldn't call that a good game. You, on the other hand, dueled poorly. And why are you running a deck with a punching kangaroo and koalas?
I just think they're cute, that's... Ow!
Is something wrong? You don't look too good.
What's happening to me?
You've been poisoned, and you won't make a full recovery at all. My poison cannot be cured, and only those who defeat me can cure themselves. But that hasn't happened yet.
Then let me challenge you. Rematch?
I don't take challenges from duelists who have already lost and are already dead. Enjoy what's left of your life. I have a girl with a white dragon to catch.
White dragon? Kasara? That's my old friend. You stay away from her. I have unfinished business with her.
Oh, so you do know her. This'll make my job a whole lot easier. Ta-ta for now.
You're sure this will work?
Of course, my lord. My virus has infected 999 people so far and left them with a permanent disability. I have plenty more if we need it.
And you're sure there's no cure?
Positive. The only way they can be cured is if they defeat me in a duel, and nobody's even come close to defeating me yet. Soon enough, you will have enough souls for the sacred beasts.
That's excellent news.
And for my 1000th victim, I will take on Kisara and claim her blue-eyes white dragons. I will succeed where other dragon hunters have failed, especially that disappointment Shroud.
Don't mention his name. I've made it clear that we're never to speak of him again. You're my secret weapon, Poisandra. You better not fail me if you wish to ever see your fiancé again. And speaking of the other dragon hunters, where is Darian? He should have brought me the blue eyes by now.
Last time I checked on him, he was still ranting about trying to earn Evelyn's love. Again.
Why does that not surprise me? Poisandra, hunt down Kisara and make her feel the sting of defeat.
With pleasure. And thanks to my last victim, I even know where to find her.
Before you go, you said that you saved Kisara for your 1000th victim. Why is that? It would have saved us a lot more time to just take her out first. Could it be that you still hold a grudge against Kisara for what she did?
You're correct, my lord.
Good. That's all I need to know. Now go!
I got interrupted last time, but that's not gonna happen again. Wait a minute. Am I doing the right thing by getting Evelyn involved in my fight with Viathan? If I do, Evelyn could be in just as much danger as I'm in. I know Eli said that she doesn't need to duel along beside me, but I gotta do it. I can't keep this a secret from her. But wait, there's no way that she would believe me. This whole thing sounds like some made-up thing that some geeks would make up in Duel Monsters fanfiction. Why does this need to be so hard? Why is it so hard to tell her how I feel? Maybe you're right, Eli. She can't get involved. It's too dangerous and it sounds too weird for anyone to believe. Besides, I've already lost too much. I lost our mom, I almost lost you, and I lost my best friend. But I won't lose Evelyn. Not her. What just happened to me?
Why, you've been poisoned, my dear. You should keep your guard up. My virus was easily able to catch you while you were distracted.
I take it you're one of Viathan's dragon hunters.
You're correct. My name is Poisandra, and I've come here to...
Yeah, to steal my blue eyes. I'm sorry, but that's not gonna happen.
You don't have a say in the matter. My poison will slowly consume you until you're either dead or sick for the rest of your life. Either way, worse for my master. I've already poisoned 999 other duelists, and you will share the same fate as them.
You've poisoned 999 people? You sick... You sick bitch! How can you talk so casually about murdering so many people?
It's because their deaths will benefit our cause immensely. Master Viathan will make great use of all of their souls.
I'll stop you! And this damn poison! Where are you hiding the antidote?
That's the neat part. There is no physical cure. The only way to destroy my poison and everyone that's been stung and in my insects is to defeat me in a duel. If that happens, it'll be neutralized in you and everyone else who's been infected. But I assure you, that won't happen.
We'll see about that.
Let's duel. I'll go first. I set a monster face down. Then I activate the continuous spell, Cauldron of the Old Man.
Whatever that old man is stirring in that pot, I don't want any of it.
Oh, it's just for me. For now. You see, when Cauldron of the Old Man is activated, I get one counter. And during each standby phase, it gets another.
What are you planning to do with those counters?
Simple. I can choose to activate the Cauldron and gain 500 life points for each counter. Or I can choose to inflict 300 points of life damage to you for each counter. I choose to gain this turn. I set one card face down and end my turn.
My turn. I summon Spear Dragon. Attack her face down, monster.
Reverse card, open, Quaking Mirror Force. When you declare an attack, this card switches your Spear Dragon to face down defense mode. Oh, and it's stuck like that. You can't flip it back up again.
Crap. I end my turn.
My turn. Now that my standby phase is here, my Cauldron of the Old Man gains one counter. Next, I'll flip up my face-down monster. Meet Parasite Parasite!
Ew, gross.
If you think that's gross, just wait.
What the hell did you do?
When Parasite Parasite is flipped, it immediately goes face up in a random spot in your deck. At the very least, you will be warned when this parasite takes effect.
Ugh, that's even grosser.
Now I use my Cauldron of the Old Man again and gain an extra 1,000 life points. I set 3 cards face down. Your move, girl with the white dragon.
My turn. Oh no!
That's the expression. Somebody who's just locked eyes with the Grim Reaper.
Shut it, creep. I activate polymerization.
What's this?
I fuse Lord of Dragons with Goddess of the Third Eye, and she can mimic any fusion materials I need. So I'll have her turn into God Dragon Ragnarok.
Open trap card! Coffin Cellar! Now anytime a monster is sent to your graveyard, you take 300 damage.
So I lose 600 life points from this fusion summon. Whatever. I still fusion summon the Dragon Jin King Dragoon! Next, I'll use King Dragoon's effect to special summon a dragon monster from my hand. And I choose Blue-Eyes White Dragon. And if you were planning to activate your face-down cards, don't bother. Because King Dragoon protects all of my dragons from any card effects. Go, Twilight Burn! Blue Eyes White Dragon, it's your turn for a direct attack. Burst Stream of Destruction! I end my turn. If she played that Cauldron even one turn later, she would have been toast. And she'll just gain 1,500 more on the next turn. It'll only keep escalating until she eventually uses that burn effect. I need to find a way to get rid of it.
I draw. I use Cauldron of the Old Man's ability to gain 1,500 life points. Descend, Battle Wasp, Twin Bow the Attacker. Next, I'll activate my face-down card. Insect Barrier! When this card is active on the field, you can't attack any of my monsters with insect types.
But my monsters aren't insects.
Not yet, at least. I set a card and end my turn.
I draw.
Now with Parasite on your field, not only all of your monsters are now insect types, you also take 1,000 points of damage!
I won't let that happen. By discarding Hanawata from my hand to the graveyard, I take no damage this turn.
So you stopped my Parasite from dealing you damage. It won't stop it from turning your monsters into insects. And don't even think about trying to tribute it, because I activate Curse of the Circle! Now my delightful little parasites cannot be used for synchro summons or as a sacrifice. And I doubt you have any insect fusion monsters in that deck of yours. And you can't attack with it because of the insect barrier. So all in all, you're stuck with it!
I've fought my way out of worse spots before. I can...
You don't sound so confident while you're on the ground.
I activate Pot of Greed. Now...
Trying to strengthen your hand? I don't think so. Activate Pot Robber!
Come on! Fine. I end my turn. I'll get you next time.
Highly doubt that. I draw, and my cauldron gets another counter. I activate my own Pot of Greed, and unlike yours, mine will not be stopped.
That's unfair!
Life is unfair. Now I summon Battle Wasp in the bullseye. And since I control an insect monster, I can special summon the second one from my hand. Now I activate the continuous spell, Dark Room of Nightmare!
Let me guess. Another damn burn card?
Correct. First I use Cauldron of the Old Man's ability to gain 2,000 life points.
She's almost back to where she started. At this rate, I'll actually lose this duel. No, I'm not gonna die like this. I'll get through this for Evelyn.
This Evelyn, who is she? A lover of yours?
Crush, but who gives a shit? What is it to you?
You're not the only one fighting for someone you love, you vile wench!
Let me guess. You're fighting for Viathan? You have a crush on him?
No, I have too much respect for him to even see him in such a light. I'm referring to one of my fellow dragon hunters that you struck down, my fiancé!
Who? I've faced so many dragon hunters, I can't keep track.
Oh, you're sure to remember him. After all, he's the one who murdered your mother and brought Shroud into our ranks.
Sakura? I have no regrets turning that bastard into worm food. He got what he deserved for murdering my mom.
Don't you dare speak his name! He was a good man. Oh, his cute little laugh whenever he killed someone was like music to my ears. And he'd always make the tastiest pastries for our dates. I remember when he proposed with the rings of two young lovers he had sacrificed to Viathan hours before our date. Oh, I'll never forget our last work date together. That rich snob thought his fake blue eyes would make him invincible. But my sweetie weetie coochie woochie choochie sugar bear punky pookie boo sure showed him what happens when you fake your way to glory. Oh, and just thinking about how dominant he was throughout the whole duel, and the finale, and what we did after. Oh, what a man.
Oh my god, that's disgusting! That's the most toxic display of love I've ever seen! Yeah, you and Sakura were made for each other. You're both a couple of freaks!
Oh, took you so long to figure that part out, idiot? What, Did me poisoning 1,000 people and sentencing them to the forever box not ring any bells in your head? Or is that head of yours filled with thoughts of pot of greed and blue-eyes white dragon?
Forever box.
Never you mind, my sweet little prey. You should be less worried about the forever box and more worried about the predicament you're in.
As long as I've still got cards to play and still have life points remaining, I'm still in this duel!
You are the 47th duelist to tell me that. And 25 of them died mid-duel. Want to find out if you're 26?
Oh, shut up! Make your move already!
As you wish, but you won't like what happens next. And I will get my revenge for you taking my darling away from me. I use Pin the Bullseye special ability. For each Pin the Bullseye I have, you take 200 points of damage! But if that's not enough pain for you, let me give you an encore. You see, every time you take burn damage, my Dark Room of Nightmare inflicts 300 more to you! Oh, how my darling would have loved to hear you screaming in agony. But I'll make do with him looking up at us.
Up?
My fiancé and I are not that delusional. We both know that we'd have a special place in hell. Oh, he's got a special throne made by the devil himself that he's sitting in, watching me make you suffer.
Oh, you're sick.
Oh, trust me, sweetie. I know that much. That's why Master Viathan saves me for special assignments. I end my turn. Go right ahead.
I draw. I play the spell card, Card of Sanctity. Now we both draw until we have 6 cards in our hand.
That card will be your downfall.
Time to turn this duel around.
Oh, that is just hilarious. Watching you be so confident knowing my poison is killing you from the inside.
We'll see who's laughing after this turn. I activate Trade-In. I discard Divine Dragon Lord Felgrand to draw 2 cards.
Coffin Cellar! Dark Room of Nightmare! Do your thing!
The pain is worth it when it means I get to take you down! Now I activate Twin Twister. By discarding 1 card from my hand, I get to destroy 2 spell or trap cards on the field.
What? No!
I'll destroy your Cauldron of the Old Man and Insect Barrier. And now to shut off your Coffin Cellar, I sacrifice my face-down monster. To summon the Psycho Shocker Jinzo.
Jinzo! No! Not that card!
And now with Jinzo on the field, your traps are shut off. Now Jinzo, attack or pin the bullseye. Psychic Shockwave.
No, 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 no! This can't be happening!
Now it's time to cure this poison. Blue Eyes, attack pin the bullseye and end this duel. What happened?
That was Sphere Karibo. When you declare your attack, I can discard this delightful little fiend to force it into defense mode.
Don't think you've won yet. King Dragoon, attack Twin Bow the Attacker. Twilight Burn. Oh, come on!
How does it feel to face someone who is just as stubborn to stay in duels as you?
Fine, you get 1 turn. I set a card face down and end my turn.
You did a good job neutralizing my burn cards, but it won't save you. Before, you were only getting stung a couple of times from the wasps coming out of the hive. but now that you've smashed it, the whole hive's come out to play. I draw! First, I'll activate Pot of Desires. I remove the top 10 cards from my deck from the game. And I draw 2 cards. I'll summon Battle Wasp, Sting the Poison. When Sting the Poisoned is summoned, I get to summon a Battle Wasp from my deck to my hand, such as my third Pin the Bullseye, which I'll special summon to the field. Then since I control an insect monster, I can special summon Twinbow, the attacker. Now, I tune my level 2 Tuner Sting with my level 3 Twinbow.
You can synchro summon?
I am Viathan's secret weapon for a reason. Now, by synchronizing the power of these 2 monsters, I create new life. I synchro summon Battle Wasp, Azusa the Ghost Bow. Now I'll use a spell card, Summoning Swarm. Since you control 3 monsters, I can choose to bring back up to 3 monsters from my graveyard.
Oh, that's a lot of wasp.
And you're in for one hell of a stinging.
How's that? Your monsters still aren't strong enough to attack any of mine.
For now, first though, I'll use Pin the Bullseye special ability. And since there are 3 pins, you take 600 points of damage. What? How? You should have lost more than that!
Remember the card I discarded earlier with Twin Twister? That was my damage diet.
By banishing it from my graveyard, any effect damage I take this turn is cut in half. That includes the incoming damage from your Dark Room of Nightmare.
How did you activate that? Jinzo is on your field. That deactivates all traps, including yours.
Traps on the field, that's the important part. I activate damage diet from my graveyard, which means Jinzo has no effect on it.
Fine, but Pin's effect still triggers Azusa the Ghost Bow's ability. Since Pin dealt you damage, you take damage equal to Pin's attack points, which triggers my Dark Room of Nightmare to inflict even more damage to you. Oh, and Azusa herself is a tuner monster. I tune my level 5 Azusa the Ghost Bow with my 3 level 1 Pin the Bullseyes. By synchronizing the power of these 4 monsters, I create a new life, resonant powers, release the arrow of resistance in a blaze of smoky fire. I synchro summon level 8 Battle Wasp, Hollow the Conquering Bow.
It doesn't matter how many times you've synchro summoned, in the end you'll still lose.
Wanna test that theory?
I also activate Fairy Meteor Crush, equipping it to my Hama. Now he inflicts piercing damage.
Hama, attack Jinzo now! Toxic Arrow Shot! And with that pesky Jinzo out of the way, Coffin Cellar can activate once again, which, as you know, also activates Dark Room of Nightmare. And as for the cherry on top, or more like the stinger on the wasp, since Hama destroyed one of your monsters, several effects happen. First, since Hama destroyed one of your monsters, your other monsters lose 1,000 attack and defense points. And since a Battle Wasp destroyed one of your monsters, I can bring back my Azusa the Ghost Bow onto the field in defense mode.
That's alright though. You don't have anything left to attack with.
On the contrary, my dear girl, you see, since Hama was summoned as a synchro monster using synchro material, he can attack twice.
He can what?
Now, Hama, attack Blue Eyes and end this duel! Toxic Arrow Shot! I did it! Finally! The girl with the white dragon is dead!
That's it?
Huh?
You heard me.
That's it? Your mother's legendary card was massacred right in front of you! Your life points have hit 0! You and the entire world are doomed! And all you can say is that's it?
I'd check again.
How did your life points go up?
Thanks to Rainbow Life, the damage I would have taken this turn is added to my life points. And that includes the damage from Coffin Cellar. You know what? You talk a big game. You act like you're in control. But in the end, you're just a twisted psychopath who's lost in her own fantasies.
How dare you! I will not be mocked by the likes of you!
You're nothing but a sad, twisted soul that's lost her humanity, just like a Sakura.
Shut up! Don't you ever say his name!
Your loyalty to Viathan, your sick infatuation with a murderer, it's clear that this is all from your attempt to feel any form of power. It's clear in this duel. You put up a high and mighty facade, but anytime you've lost control of this duel, you freak out and start yelling!
Shut up! Shut up! I'll make you suffer just like a Sakura did!
You won't win, Poisandra. This duel made me realize something. It's not just myself, or my brother, or Evelyn. The fate of the world rests on my shoulders. And as long as I can stand, I will get up and fight anytime you or anyone else knocks me out.
We'll see about that. I'll make sure you beg for mercy before I'm through with you!
I've faced overwhelming odds before, but I always overcome them. You'll just be the next hurdle I have to jump over.
Let's see if your words can save you in this duel. Duelists like you are just weaklings, clinging to false hope. And I'll enjoy crushing that hope and watching you suffer.
We'll see who's the real weakling when this duel is over. Draw! I activate Trade-In. By discarding my blue eyes from my hand, I can draw 2 cards.
That's it? That's your last gambit? Playing the top 2 cards from your deck? What? Will the heart of the cards save you?
My mom never believed in that, and neither do I really. All I need to believe in is my own strength.
Well, don't forget, since you sent a monster to the graveyard, Dark Room of Nightmare and Coffin Cellar will deal you 600 points of damage!
Now, draw! Mom? Eli? It's time for me to go all out. First, I set 1 card face down. Then, I'll activate Card of Demise. I draw until I have 5 cards in my hand. First, I play Cyclone to destroy your Coffin Cellar.
No!
I activate Magical Stone Excavation.
By discarding 2 cards from my hand, I can add any spell from my graveyard to my hand.
Wait! What are you doing? Stop right now!
Since White Stone of Legend was discarded, I get to add a Blue Eyes White Dragon to my hand. Now I summon Force Raider. Then I activate the spell card Change of Heart to take control of Azusa the Ghost Bow.
Azusa? But why? Unless... Oh no!
I tune together the level 5 Azusa the Ghost Bow and my level 4 Force Raider.
Impossible!
Make way for the next step in the legacy of Blue Eyes. Let your shining scales reflect the light dawning a new day in which you govern over all. The dragon embodying victory has achieved a new form. Synchro summon, level 9! Azure-Eyes, Silver Dragon!
A blue-eyed synchro monster?
Next, I play Card of Demise again. I activate Double Summon, giving me an extra monster to summon this turn, and I choose Maiden with Eyes of Blue. Next, Next, I'll use the effect of King Dragoon to summon Blue-Eyes White Dragon from my hand. Now, I tune level 1 Maiden with Eyes of Blue with my level 8 Blue-Eyes White Dragon. Dragonic Soul of Light, manifest yourself and grace us with your presence. Emit the radiant light that shines even in the darkest hour. Dragon embodying victory, spread your ethereal wings once more and take flight. Blue-Eyes Spirit Dragon! I feel better now. It's like I got the best wake-up slap ever.
That's impossible! Nothing should have cured you! This is impossible!
Nothing is impossible, Poisandra. I activate the effect of Master with Eyes of Blue from my graveyard.
By shuffling it into the deck and sending King Dragoon to the graveyard, I can bring back Blue-Eyes White Dragon.
It can't be! Kisara, you!
All that's left now is to take care of that face down. I activate Monster Reborn to bring back Jinzo. Blue Eyes, attack him with the Conquering Bow. Burst Stream of Destruction.
No! No!
Now Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, end this duel. Burst Stream of Radiance. If it wasn't for Derek, I never would have learned how to synchro summon. Thanks to him, I've got a new Blue Eyes monster in my arsenal. I'm almost there, Mom. With every dragon hunter I defeat, I'm one step closer to ending it all. Wonder what Evelyn's up to.
I'm cured. I'm cured. Okay. Now to find Kisara and finish what I started all those years ago.